So we've all heard the old cliches. This too shall pass. Tomorrow's another day. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And yet, right now in this moment, you're feeling like you can't get past whatever it is that is breaking or has broken you. How many of you do not know how to find the strength to go on? How many of you are struggling with just the notion of where does that strength come from? Of course, there's a God. Of course, there's a God that loves everyone. And of course, many of you have forsaken that God because you believe that that God is not present when you're going through. And most of us know that when you're going through, that's the moment when you feel alone, when you feel isolated, when you feel like nobody cares, and when you feel like it's the end of your world. It's not the end of your world, but you feel like it. I've been there too. I've been there, and I've been there more times than I care to mention. But for each of those times that I have been there, I'm still here. I've come through. I've made it through. When I think about such times, like when I'm counseling people and I hear the word divorce or separation or, breakup or, parents put me out or, I don't have anywhere to live or I'm down on my luck. Those times are more often than not. Those times are real. But most of us live in our houses, and most of us can open our refrigerators. Most of us can go to bed at night and have a safe night's sleep in a comfortable bed. And some of the rest of the world doesn't have that luxury. But when we are going through, there's a big, blur between what is real and what is not real. I think that the strength to go on can be found in gratitude. There are a lot of people out there talk about gratitude and the effects of gratitude and how important gratitude is. But think about this, the moments in my life when I've had the hardest time or when I've had the most difficult times is when I stop being grateful for even the most simplest thing in my life. When I've been down on myself or down on my luck, is because, yeah, you may not have any money in your pocket. You may not be able to pay your bills. Every bill might be due and you don't know where the money's coming from. But during those moments, if you express some measure of gratitude for what you're going through, for what is happening to you in that moment, you will find the strength to go on. I mean, somebody there is saying right now, Ingrid, what the are you talking about? I have a lot to be grateful for, but it doesn't stop the fact that my heart is breaking. It doesn't stop the fact that the betrayal is real. It doesn't stop the fact that the pain is deeper and it's cut even deeper than I could imagine. Yeah, all those things are happening. But the only thing that's going to bring you out of those things, that will bring you to the other side, is you realizing that in the midst of all that, that you still have yourself and hopefully your right mind. Because without your right mind, you can't do anything, right? The old church people say, you woke me up this morning and put me in my right mind. And it's repetitive and redundant. But the truth is, if you're not in the right state of mind, it doesn't matter what you're facing or what you have to face in the future. So the second thing, in addition to gratitude, is acknowledging that you still have your right mind. And with your right mind, you can make a difference. With your right mind, you can get up, you can go on, and you can recreate and you can reinvent. Recreation and reinvention is something that occurs every single day. Every day, someone is recreating themselves or reinventing themselves based on the situation they find themselves in, based on the situation they did not find themselves in. They're forced to recreate or reinvent themselves. That's the third thing. So, in addition to being grateful, in addition to acknowledging that you do have and are in your right mind, you need to understand that you and you alone possess the ability to recreate and reinvent yourself at a moment's notice, at a drop of a hat. You can. And you will see that you are able to when you do that. Do we look back on our moments of despair and say, you know what, I recreated myself or reinvented myself? No, we don't. What we generally do is look back at those moments and think, man, I don't know how I got out of it, but I got out. And in that moment, you're grateful that you did. Nobody wants to go back and look at the painful journey that brought them to this current place. And sometimes it's necessary to do that, to remind yourself that once you've come out of Egypt and crossed the Red Sea, that you'll have more Egypts and more Red Seas to cross. But the knowledge of having crossed the Red Sea once is all it takes to cross it a second time. Yeah, there are a lot of big biblical concepts that support what I'm talking about. But the main ingredient, the main thing needed for you to find strength is recognizing that you're strong. Not only are you strong, you're stronger than you think you are. Honestly, there are moments in my personal life when I didn't realize my strength. I didn't understand the strength of the spirit. I didn't understand that the spirit is stronger than the human condition and the human journey. If you can tap into your spirit and find your spiritual strength, you will be able to overcome any single obstacle that is placed in your path in this realm. I guarantee it. Don't come looking for me, but I do guarantee it. I think that spiritual strength is something that we should not take for granted. The development of the inner spirit, you're the person that dwells inside of you, the thing that gives you motive, the thing that motivates you, the thing that directs you, the thing that allows you to recreate and reinvent yourself is greater than you. Tap into that spirit today. Tap into who you really are and not who you've chosen to be. My name is Ingrid Felton. Thank you as always for visiting my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel, invite your friends and family to do the same, like the videos, and if you want to get in contact with me, please visit me at ingridfelton.com. I look forward to always meeting you here and always seeing you, and thank you again for your support. Bye.